But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. One day the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my dick can ride. Out here switching sides. Causing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your seven victim hells. Free of heaven's prison, these are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all, there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see it coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies, why they need enough to drive. Horsepower, speed punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption, Super Saiyan water, I eat a peanut butter for your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken, missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker, she bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul, press hold to God calls.
Bannett, shit. Look at my camera. I forgot to point it back down.
Look at that ceiling.
Bannett, Adam Sandler is my name.
We gotta.
Pete is hosting with one viewer. Pete, thank you for your contribution. You're really a help.
Is that your Bill
I'm
Clinton?
just Bill Clinton for the rest of the night.
That's who I voted for.
Yeah, okay. This is the first stream since we have figured out the president yesterday, a week after the election happened.
Which is to be expected.
Yeah, no, I honestly thought, like, if you told me 3 days ago it would have happened yesterday or whatever day it was now,
Yeah.
I would have been surprised. I thought it was going to go on till like middle of December at the
Really?
earliest. I really was.
I didn't think it would go on that long.
Well, because I thought, not because of like miscounting, like I thought because of like fraud. I thought they were going to find fraud and shit.
Oh.
Or like at the
Well,
very least.
I mean,
I don't know.
technically, isn't it still early? Like can't they still find fraud?
They can still find it, and they're definitely looking.
Yeah.
I think, but I mean, who knows?
Well,
For now,
and
at
like,
the
you know.
at the time being, Copenhagen. Well, since it's tomato and butter, well, slice a tomato and butter some bread. We got ourselves a shit sandwich here, fellas.
But yes,
Haven't heard that one. I love you, Copenhagen. No, you know what? I'm gonna fall for it. Who is Esfond? Flint?
what?
Who is Esfond? He said. Any of y'all know Esfond? It's got to be a dig joke or something. I'm gonna fall for it. He's a streamer. Oh, okay,
Oh.
never mind. I thought this was like a Sugma.
This is a bad joke.
Do you know Sugma?
find a streamer.
Sugma ass.
I'll
What?
find a streamer. I guess I don't know. That's the only thing I can figure out it could be. It's a bad joke.
Anyway, how has your entire week been, Creighton?
It's pretty good. I did a lot of stuff.
You did stuff?
Yeah, I lost a jacket today.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let you tell me about that. 'Cause
So I grabbed it, and then I walked out the door, and then my grandma stopped me to talk to me,
it's on the ground.
and then the guy that we have to gardening stuff around our house also stopped me to talk to me about this lady that my grandma wants to come and clean our house or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, we have a Roomba for that. But
Oh my God, you're getting off topic.
But somewhere between walking out the door and talking to that guy, which literally I didn't have to walk across the street to my truck this time. It was literally not even 10 feet from the door to my house. I lost the jacket.
I bet you didn't lose it. I bet you're gonna get there and it's on the fucking ground. Creighton discovered new lobbies in the local area. I'm trying to find a clip of him dancing his pecs. I've been thinking about it for 2 days and I need to watch it. Flint.
I like to go to places and discover lobbies. You know?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
I'll
You fucking freak.
I'll come to your city and test out your lobby anytime. What kind of magazines they have, the comfortableness of their sofa cushion.
Comfortability.
Did you know it's adjective or it's adjective and not adjective?
What?
It's adjective and not adjective.
Yeah, it's adjective. Adjective. That's how you say it.
Adjective, not adjective.
Yeah, adjective. It's an adjective.
That's how I've been saying it, right?
Adjective?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to say
And
it.
they told me I was wrong. They
Who?
said it's adjective. Fucking Stuart and
Oh,
Isaiah
Stuart.
and
Stuart's from Canada.
and Kayla.
Stuart's from Canada.
And the other Kayla.
Stuart's from
and,
Canada.
And Matt.
Nah, they're all just nerds. They're all just saying it fast. Adjective. It's easier to say. Adjective. Look at how it's spelled, you freaks. Oh, that pissed me
Are they
off.
saying it the wrong way? Or am I saying
Hashtag
it
lobby enthusiasts. No, we're saying it the right way. We're
Right,
smart.
lobby
We're
and-
smart, Creighton.
Okay,
We're
they
smart
made me feel
people.
dumb. And
We're
I was
smart
like,
boys.
I feel like I'm not dumb, and I'm still.
They probably
keep
pronounce
saying,
it. They probably pronounce it Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, idiots. No, that was a joke. I'm kidding. Huh?
Oh,
Infam Stevie. I'm sure it's Stevie, but I
is
was
that
in my
Stevie D?
in my head I wanted to say Stevie.
Stabby.
Infam
Drove my-
Stevie.
Drove my
I love
Stevie
you.
to the levee.
Do I know you, Infam Stevie? Is that a new name for an
Stevie.
old like an old account?
It's probably is.
Anyone in the Infam is as good as family to me, specifically.
Yeah, so you guys
Except for
gonna-
you, don't
You guys
sub.
are gonna go into the fucking closet and have a 7 minutes in heaven session or something after this.
No, that would be
Okay.
incest, Creighton.
I don't
They're
know.
my family.
I thought you were incestuous.
Oh, please.
Isn't that like part of your religion or something?
Nope, new name, but here in MFAM for a couple of years. Baller. Well, that's what I
Nice.
mean. Like new name, like is it a new name on an old account? Like
Well,
are you
I think
or are
he-
you someone else?
I
Like
think-
because you can change your name on Twitch.
I think he or she or they mean that they are new here
Well, yeah,
and that they've been.
obviously.
In the
I
MFAM
know
for
a lot of
many
people in the
years.
MFAM. I'm saying were they someone else?
Oh, were they
like-
someone else before this?
Yeah, because if their name is Infam Stevie,
mean-
it was probably like something Stevie
Weren't
with
we
some
all
numbers or
someone
something.
else before this?
Oh my God, Creighton.
We're ever changing.
This is a
aren't
great
we?
start to a new week. I can't find it, Sedge. I'm sorry. Flint. It's episode 120, Creighton.
20. Go ahead.
300 episodes from now, we're going to have a blast. Anyway, it's episode 120. And this episode on what the fuck does our number for the episode mean? It is 120 or LOL.
In binary, right?
Yes. So 120 is an elite nerdy way of saying LOL, exclamation point, C5. So LOL means laughing out loud and is a common acronym used in chatting everywhere. LOL or LOL, written in 1337, is 101. 101 in binary is equal to 5 in decimal.
Nice.
The factorial of 5 exclamation point, is 120. LOL, exclamation point, 120.
Oh, by the way, that reminds me.
Consider yourself learned.
I saw somebody that smacked you
Everybody.
in the face one time the other day.
Wait, hold on. Say things
I
again.
said I saw someone that smacked you in the face the other day.
Is it the person that I
Yes.
immediately would think about?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, say what you want to say.
She said LOL out loud, like the letters, as she was walking away from me. And I was like, yep.
That's what you would
that
say.
just happened.
That's what you would
that
say.
was the thing.
It's all good. I'm a vibe out in here while I sleep. It's 5 a.m.
Oh, and good news.
Damn,
though.
are you in the UK or something? Don't answer. Go to sleep. You need to sleep. Good night.
Good news.
Thank you for following. We love you. What's up?
We sat down the other day at Waffle House and hung out some, and she
What do you mean, Jesus Christ, cringe? Are you
No,
talking about her?
Talking about you saying LOL.
Me or
earlier.
her?
You earlier. He said it earlier when you were reading the LOL thing.
What do you mean, cringe? 120?
Oh,
That 120 is LOL? Wait, what?
I don't
How is
know.
that cringe?
I don't know.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
Well, I thought that was a religion. JCC.
Ireland.
Damn, nice. Anyways,
I love
we hung out at Waffle House, and I asked her about the story the other day of her smacking you in the face.
Let's go to Ireland just real quick off the. Okay, continue the story.
But I thought it was funny because I didn't think she would remember, but she did.
of course she did.
You both left your marks on each other.
There were
over the
15. It
years.
was 15 people there. It was an event.
So- but it was
people could have bought
It
tickets.
was hilarious though, because I was like, he hates you from that, and she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And
Were you like, yeah, obviously?
yeah, yeah. And she was like, oh, I feel like so bad about it. Like, she was like, I'm embarrassed about that happened.
Yeah, you are.
So like,
Yeah, you are.
so I think at some point you guys should sit down and talk it out.
No.
If
Fuck
want.
you. Bold move to call someone cringe with facial hair like that. Damn. Wait.
Wait,
you're talking about
wait,
Flint
you're
or
talking about
me?
Flint? How you
Flint's
know-
the one that said
How
it.
you know what Flint's facial hair looks like?
So he's just shooting in the dark. Could you imagine? That would be
Flint,
fucking.
sit
That would be
down.
very Copenhagen
Well,
of
you know what?
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen is an FBI agent, so he probably has access to those files.
That's a good point. That's like a really good.
Me trying to grow what? This black.
Me trying to grow a facial.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
one way
you
to
are.
get one.
Yeah, you can grow. If you grow, there's a better chance you'll get one.
But
Can't grow
anyways,
shit. Sorry, that was a
No, it was
double
a-
layered sex joke.
in a weird way, it was a very enlightening time because like she was giving me advice about something else. Because like, even though we both know she's crazy as fuck,
She
like-
is an intelligent human, which
Yes.
is annoying.
yeah, and gives like really good advice about shit.
Okay.
No, this was like no, I'm being
Yeah.
serious.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I just in my head. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
disgusting. Anyway, good.
So
She
anyway,
gives really good.
oh, okay. I see
Anyway,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
Anyway, good.
So anyway, she gave me really good
Advice.
advice, and I was like, "Wow, that's
Yeah, she
like,
did.
And no, like
I'm can't help
I
it.
was not in a good headspace over the weekend, and like it
What
actually
happened?
helped.
You want to talk about it?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
But like I was just not in a good headspace over the weekend. She like gave me good advice, and so I was just like, wow, like and I felt better ever since. Haven't
Then you
talked
ate
to
some
her
pizza.
anymore
Yeah.
because I was like,
I got what I needed out of that interaction.
So like we
later.
started talking about other stuff, and she started talking about like who she's in love with now, and like their sex life. and,
Okay, yeah,
like, yeah,
right
so-
into the
yeah,
that person
so-
and how she
and
discusses
and
things.
I was like, yeah, nope, I'm good. And then she was saying something about meeting a therapist, and I was like, are you sure about that?
Wait, hold on, say that again.
She said something about meeting a therapist, and I was like, are you sure about that? Because it was
As
after.
as right as you are, you might also. No, I probably need one. We probably both need
No,
therapists.
nah,
No, I think
nah.
we're definitely 2
I'm
humans.
my own therapist.
Sure. Yeah, that's not safe. You shouldn't be anyone, especially yourself's own therapist. I think that you and me
I give great advice.
would do.
I give great advice. I'm
My
a business,
advice is the greatest. I've got the biggest advice.
I'm a business,
No one's advice is bigger than mine.
I'm a
I've got
businessman doing business.
I've got large advice. It's better than yours. It's bigger than yours. No one can handle. You can't even handle my advice. You have to be so much smarter than you are to understand my advice. God, he's not the president anymore.
I mean, he
Feels
is
weird.
until January.
Well, yeah.
But like, God, I just can't wait for like, there's gonna be a couple more tweets that are probably like amazing.
Oh, there's been some pretty fucking good. There's been some fantastic memes.
You remember the part where he declared victory before?
Oh my God. Old pizzeria mustache over there has an entire cabinet. Damn.
Wait,
The FBI has files on poor facial hair. Pizzeria mustache.
Hey, look, I'm doing No Shave November too. Like, can you?
Right. No.
Tell? No, not really.
Not at all.
You can if you get really close.
Every month is No Shave November until I wake up and like I can feel the matted facial hair and I'm like, nope. Later, I just cut it all off. Every time it gets to where I'm like, I just cut it all off. It's finally getting to where it's like growing up high on my face and not
Yeah.
just down by my chin. So like maybe one day I'll look like my Twitter Abby and look good, but it's gonna be a couple more years. I feel like at
I
the
was
very
like,
earliest.
did you put dye in your like facial hair for that picture?
No, that's fake. That's Face App. Remember when you could do like look old? That's me in
Oh.
7 years. Well, now technically 6 years. That was like about a year and a half ago. I took the picture and made it to where it was me 7 years from then.
Damn.
So that was me. And
Do you
you
think
know what?
Face
You
App
know
is
what?
Accurate?
I don't know. We'll know in 6 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm hoping it's a little off and that it'll be more like 2 more years. So it's like it should have been 3 years at the time. I don't know. I would like.
You're doing a lot of math.
Yeah, I would
Just
like.
throwing numbers
I would
at
like
me.
some. I'd like a beard, like a full beard.
Yeah.
It would look cool. I think I'd
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
According to that picture, I look fucking great.
I feel like you could grow like a good beard. You're Italian, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of you look at all Italians, like all the Italians in movies, like when they're young or like clean shaven.
Yeah.
'Cause those motherfuckers can't grow beards.
And then when they get older,
they
just
have
really,
a big
like-
bushy Santa beard.
Yeah, look at Robert De Niro.
Look
for
at Robert De
instance.
Niro.
He's got a fucking.
He's got
have
a
you seen
fucking
his beard?
legendary. He just has like the most.
And then he shaves it
like-
for movies, and then it's like a day later, it's back.
It's bad. Yeah. That's gonna be me. Imagine losing to Sleepy Joe. Imagine. Yeah. that whole-
have you
the
seen
whole
epic
election
rap
still
battles
is
of
so
history
crazy.
for it?
Yes.
It's amazing.
It was so
he said,
good.
"I'm not sleepy. I'm just tired of your shit."
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That line, I was like, "Ooh, that one went good." That was a hard one, bro. Low key though, both sides of that battle, they did a good job, like
Yes.
representing both sides, like well.
Mhm.
That was a crazy. Those guys are so good at
I
looking at
missed
things
the Lincoln
objectively.
part. You know
The-
how every debate had
Was there
had-
not one for that one?
No.
Are you sure?
The other two had
Lincoln, yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Because, like, Obama and Mitt Romney had one. Clinton and Trump had one.
Hillary Clinton and Trump.
And
I can't. Like, part of me is like, I can't believe that was a part of our lives where those two were up against each other.
Yeah.
Remember when we thought Hillary Clinton was gonna be president?
There was like a
That was gonna be
time.
crazy.
And then, like, I didn't think he was going to win.
No,
So
of course not. What?
I'm-
Everyone was like, "Oh, I guess Hillary Clinton's gonna be winner," and then like 2
No, no,
weeks,
no, no, no,
like
yeah.
a month before, 2 weeks before the election, everyone was like, "Wait a second,
Yeah.
what are these numbers? What is
Remember,
happening?"
They were like, I don't. And even he was like, what? I fucking won?
It was weird. It was a crazy situation.
And then, like, I didn't think Joe was going to win this one. And then I was
And then
wrong.
we were wrong,
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Like, we obviously just aren't. We don't know enough.
I will say, I wasn't. There was, you know that meme of the black dude who's like, it's an old black dude and he's like crying. He's just like that. Like he's like crying. His eyes are barely open. He's looking.
Yeah.
There was a meme where it was like me if Trump wins, and it was that, and then me if Biden wins, and it's that, and it was captioned either way. And I was like, that's me.
Yep.
I'm that one. I don't like either of these guys.
I really don't.
Like,
Yeah.
and like, I will the most like joy I'm getting out of this is all of the people who really wanted Biden to win that
Are like, just
are like
chilling.
so happy.
Yes.
Like, and the people like,
The people that didn't. That
I don't
didn't
want
Biden-
this to come off as negative or insulting. The people that are supporting Biden, at least in our age range,
Yes.
if Trump had won, would be way more
Upset.
and in our face on social media, in person, than Trump people that, like, I know a lot of Trump supporters, and, we live in South Carolina. And over the last few days, I've talked to a lot of them, and a lot of them have just been like, I hope Biden does a good job. And I'm like, that's
See,
the way to look at it. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm like.
Honestly,
I was like, look, either way, we
have
need
been
to support whoever.
divided for
We are very
for
divided.
for 4 years.
And
Four-
honestly, more
and
than
honestly,
that.
a little bit longer than that,
More
but
like 12 years.
noticeably, the last 4
The last
years,
4 years
it's
have
just
been
gotten
very
crazy.
very negative.
And but the thing that I've like, it's like you're saying, it's like weirdly enough. Damn, did you hear that weird mouth noise?
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, people are coming together in a way that I wasn't expecting, and I'm like, I walked outside the day after we found out,
yeah.
and it was weird. It just felt calm. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I was like,
I have felt a strange calmness as well ever since.
right, and I'm like, Biden, is that you? Is that your steady?
No,
hand?
that's not.
Listen.
That's not
Is
that.
that your steady hand grabbing my shoulder, leaning closer to smell me?
Are you gonna smell my hair, Biden? I'm not a girl. I'm not a young woman. I found the clip. Oh
I'm-
my God, Flint!
I'm
I'm so proud of you.
I'm not a young woman anymore.
120. You see what I did there?
See, that was cringe.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was.
Do you you want to know the weather?
Yes,
in Antrim
yes,
County, Michigan
absolutely.
today. Antrim County, the county that decided the election. I don't know if that's true. Could you imagine if that was true? Would that be crazy? We're in the Matrix. The weather was 67 degrees. Almost 69.
Damn.
67 degrees, partly cloudy. Precipitation was a whopping 3%. Humidity, 68%. Oh, getting closer and closer to that sweet-ass 69. And the wind was 8 miles per hour. That was the weather. Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast. Do you want to do your fucking urban... dictionary.
Yes, I'm trying to look up the happiest holiday fucking trailer because that movie looks amazing.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm sending it to someone. Sorry.
Urban Dictionary word of the day Oh, there you go.
Oh, I got it.
Flint
I
wants
got
you-
it.
Hurry.
So, the Urban Dictionary word of the day is "you're fired." A term coined by Donald Trump on his show The Apprentice, even though bosses
See, whoever's in charge of Urban Dictionary picks and chooses when they want to upload a very personal...
even though bosses used it all the time before, now anyone who watched 5 minutes of it thinks it's the absolute shit and uses it to say you suck or loser or something
fired,
of the
Trump.
sort. Examples are "you're fired," "you suck," "loser." Richie used to say that all the time, by the way.
Yes, he did. Our boss fired me many hundreds of thousands of times.
Pretty much at the end of every day, and sometimes in the middle of the day.
Most of the time at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
He'd walk in, hello, you're fired.
He
I'd
thought
be
that
like-
shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, he's... Never mind.
And it was like the very first time. Like the very, very first time.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know if he was serious or not. And then it was immediately not funny the second time.
And then the 3rd, and then the 49th, and then the
Yeah.
195th, and then the 742nd. Legitimately, I bet in the 5 years, he said it more than 400 times.
Do you think, like, do you remember, did you ever get nervous going and go get your timesheet signed?
Nervous? No. Like, upset that I had to go and, like, ask him to do it? Yeah. Like, just generally upset? Yeah. Not
Yeah.
nervous. I wasn't nervous except maybe the first or second time.
Because
After
it
a
was kind
while-
of weird at first.
It was
right?
weird at first, but then it kept staying weird because he always turned it into some weird,
Conversation.
yeah, or just weird interaction.
Yeah.
That's why I always gave mine to Quentin. I always, or you, whoever would take it. I was like, yo, just take mine, please. Just please, I can't. I just didn't. Everything was just a thing. What we should have done was had them up on the wall or something until they were done being filled out, and he just signed
Oh.
them.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Paul, never mind.
Paul.
Nope.
Oh.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it took me a second. I was like, oop, put the padlock back on the door. I gotta make sure I don't say that thing. It's nothing bad. Just it was a funny
it's
little
just like
thing.
funny like tidbit that you probably shouldn't share.
Exactly.
Um,
I want to discuss.
What?
I want to discuss.
What you got?
You trying CBD for the first time. 'Cause
Oh,
that's in our
okay,
notes.
so-
And I read it, and like I was with Mike, and I was like, this motherfucker hasn't had CBD yet. He's at Cushy all the time.
Yeah, no, I haven't tried it before.
No form of it.
No,
Not in a drink.
No,
Not in
nope,
none of the
nope,
gummies they have there.
nope,
Nothing.
nope.
What'd you do? What'd you do for
I did a
CBD?
gummy.
Did you feel it?
No,
Yeah, right.
I didn't feel anything.
It's
but,
it's
like-
not something you're supposed to feel. Like
Oh,
you're not
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to notice. It's just kind
I
of
know
calm-
it's
chills you
supposed to
out.
relax you.
yeah.
And I was looking for something to relax me at work because I get like lately I've just been getting pissed out of nowhere.
Yeah.
and I think
were
part
you
of it-
pissed during the day?
Not today, so I hadn't had the chance to try it yet.
No, it did it then.
No, I didn't eat
It probably
it
helped.
today.
Oh, you didn't eat it
I
today.
ate it yesterday.
I would just eat it going into the day because it's gonna. It's not an edible. It's not gonna just like boom. It works. It's like you eat it and like you just chill. You kind of get chilled out.
But see, if I do that, I know that I'm gonna get to a place where I'm having to buy those weekly, and they're expensive.
You don't have to.
Eh,
Like on a
It's
day
just
where you
here-
can expect stress, maybe. I don't know. Maybe
It's
just get
hard to
stressed and
tell.
take it.
See, like it's hard to tell with my job, like when
Yeah.
I'm gonna be expecting.
That's a good
stress.
point.
Um,
Anyone want to do coke in Oregon? Yeah, we gotta talk about. Bro, did you hear what happened in Oregon
What
with the
happened?
election? They decriminalized
yeah, we talked about that on election night.
everything. I didn't know the extent though.
Yeah.
Like you can have
Well,
heroin.
I'm getting weird deja vu.
You can have heroin. You can have meth.
Hey, did we talk about? I'm getting really weird deja vu.
I mean, we did talk about this on the podcast.
No, I know we did, but it's like really, really weird. But instead of like the way it was set up, like we had the election stuff on the big screen, like that's all that was there,
Yeah.
and like there was a video of us talking, like it was weird. I don't know. I've got weird deja vu vibes. Anyways,
Sometimes
go
the
ahead.
deja vu fucks you up.
Yeah,
I've had some during podcasts where I was just like,
it's real.
and
But,
like you were
so
talking, and
we
I was
were
just like,
having this
I don't like this.
we were having this exact conversation though in my deja vu, but during the election itself, like
Well, I
all
mean,
it
we
was going-
almost
we
seriously
almost did.
We probably
but like
did to the
and-
words.
No, but it was like everything was different
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? It was like the same topic, but like the monitor was bigger, the desks were turned differently, and like we had a camera on me and you and the screen, not just the ones that we have here.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah, right. That's weird though, right?
That
it's
is
like
weird.
because we were having
You're having
the
deja
exact
vu about something that
conversation,
didn't happen.
right?
Like something
is-
that definitely
This
didn't
is
happen.
just more proof that we're living in an alternate timeline that potentially has merged back with the original timeline. And maybe that's.
I
why
always
so
thought
calm.
that I saw a really cool, like, it was in meme form, but it was like a cool little thought thing where it was like, what if deja vu is, like, what if you just died and deja vu is your last checkpoint and you're starting over from that point,
Oh, spooky.
right? Isn't that weird?
Well, I'm 0-0 for this life so far, I guess.
Huh?
Wait, so because
No.
I've got no memory of dying.
Well, you wouldn't. That's the
Oh.
thing. Deja vu is your reset.
Damn it, I've died a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone
Fuck.
probably has. Anyone who's experienced it probably just sucks at the video game. But
Imagine people who've never experienced it before, though. They're like,
oh, that's Elon Musk, probably Donald. There's just a bunch of famous rich people. They're the ones that have never experienced it.
just like hitting every beat.
Maybe that's the mark of success. You don't have
You
deja
don't
vu
experience
anymore.
Deja vu.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Or they experience nothing but deja vu.
What's up, fuckers? Hey, Chris.
It's got to be
I
one
love
way
you.
or the other.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one way or the other. Or it's not, and we're fucking we're just dummies. We're idiots. Wait.
You want to?
Oh, I still have mod. Nice. Shut up.
wanna
I
hear
told him
about-
I unmodded him yesterday.
Do you want to hear about my dream?
I don't know. Do I?
Yes, you do.
We have to talk about mine after.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason I bring it up is because we were talking about like the deja vu thing. And I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's this Tumblr post about like this guy or girl, I don't remember who. This person was having a dream, right? And they were in this forest, and this giant woman was sitting there sobbing. And
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
This giant woman was sitting in there sobbing.
Okay, I heard you say that. I was just double checking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make sure you said that. I don't want to
And
say what I
she-
thought you said.
The person comes up to her, and she turns and looks at them, and she's like, "Why do you hate the things that I create? Like, why do you hate yourself?" And then like she started like crying so much that the person fell through the ground, and then woke up in this office with a fish with teeth looking at them, saying like, "You better hurry and wake up while you still can." And then the person woke up, and everybody was commenting saying that they met God, basically.
Okay, now what's your
I'm
dream?
I'm just summing it up because like,
Okay,
the
so
post
yes.
itself is more.
I
elaborate
I
than
don't
that.
remember that, but I get it. What's your dream?
Okay, my dream.
What is this all about?
Oh, we were talking about the deja vu thing that made me think about God and all
Oh
that
my
stuff.
God!
Yeah,
Tell me the
anyways,
dream.
So my dream, I was sitting in a stairwell at a college, and this beautiful woman comes up to me. Like, she's amazing. She's got red hair. She has like either brown or green eyes. I don't really remember the eyes. And she had like a mole, like a Marilyn Monroe beauty mark on her lips. She had like red lips, and like she was very tan. And she was like the perfect
Was it the person
proportion-
that slapped me?
Huh?
Was
No.
it okay?
No. She's like the perfect proportion breast to ass, and like
That's nice. That's a good. That's
she
cool.
came up to me, and we
It's a good
started
proportion.
talking, and or she started talking to me actually. I didn't like start talking to her.
She initiated the conversation.
Yes. I don't remember what we were talking about, but we were talking, and we started walking and stuff. And she was about to leave, and I was like, "Oh, well, like, you know, what's your name?"
Don't leave.
I was like, "What's your name?" And she was like, "Here, I'll show you my snap." And then she like showed it to me, and you know how dreams are. You can't like read anything in dreams.
Yeah, you can.
I thought you can't.
What?
No.
No, I
'Cause,
can
like,
read
it
things. in
uses
dreams. I've
the-
had dreams
it
where I read
uses the
books.
part of your
Two
brain
people.
where like you can't, like, if you sit there and try to read something, you can't read it.
I know that in
I
dreams
don't know.
you
We
you
can-
can't
we can
create
research that.
faces.
We
You
can't-
cannot create faces in dreams.
We can research this.
You can
later.
only see every face you see in a dream is a face you've seen in
Yeah.
real life or on TV or something. Your brain can't generate faces itself.
We can research this later. Anyways.
Okay. I have had
Um,
dreams where I read books to people
yeah.
out loud.
So, but anyways, in the dream, I was
not
like,
in
"Who are you?"
real life.
And she showed me her snap, but I couldn't like read it. And I was like, "Why don't you just tell me your name?" And she said, "You're smart. Figure it out." And then I woke up.
Whoa. That might be, There's someone trying to find you, Creighton. They are communicating telepathically.
That was like
That's
an
weird.
interesting dream.
That is a cool. I wonder what that means.
right.
Look up dream. Like, what happens when someone tells you they're looking for you, or that, like, I don't know. How would you
Well, she
word
wasn't
that?
looking for me.
Or yeah, well, like, oh, someone is trying to get you to find them.
Is she trying to get me to find her?
She said you're smart. Figure it out. She's challenging you. I wonder what that means.
I don't know. It's become my new favorite dream, though.
Okay. There's
Just
a lot of great.
Because
dreams.
I don't remember the conversation, but I remember it being a good conversation. You know?
Yeah. I hate when I can't remember the conversations in dreams. That's the worst. You know, when you want to, like, remember whatever
But
it is.
I remember that line specifically because it's like, guess again. Then I woke up.
I don't know.
I remember
Trying to decipher what it could be. You know, like, maybe it's what I said, and someone out there,
is trying
knows
to
who
find
you
me
are.
telepathically.
and they're trying to connect with you. They're trying to link so that you notice them out in the world. Maybe it's someone you see regularly that you're not seeing, you know? Somebody who's there that you don't see. Maybe it's somebody that you know already. who's trying to say, hey, what you trying to do later? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It could be lots of stuff. What could it mean?
I don't know. I like the challenge.
Try and figure it out. Try Google it. Google
Oh.
Google.
Type in the whole dream and be like, what
No,
does this mean?
type. What? Type in dream meaning, and then person trying to find me.
I'm gonna type in person challenging me to find.
No, do person trying to find me. It'll have more. It'll have the same results for the opposite. Because that's the best way to word it, I feel like.
What does it mean when you dream about searching for someone? To dream about searching for someone may represent waking life feelings about an aspect of your personality that no longer works socially. Trying to find out why certain behaviors and social skills aren't helping you anymore. Trying to find out why someone is mad at you or
Creighton is having intimacy problems.
No, I'm not. I'm having a good time intimacy wise.
Okay.
Mostly, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know then. I don't know what could be missing from your
Although it has been
psyche.
an interesting couple of weeks.
Okay. I feel like that's not something you want to discuss on the podcast.
No, not all of that. But there is like new aspects in town.
Yeah. Do you ever go back through our notes and you're like, oh, we didn't talk about that?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I just sit alone in my house watching Red versus Blue.
Go ahead and talk about it ending. I know you want to.
Go ahead.
You do your thing. We'll talk about my dream in a little bit. Go ahead.
So, well,
I know
it's
you
not
talk about
over, but like
you're caught up.
I'm caught up, but like some stuff's happened behind the scenes at Rooster Teeth to where it's probably not going to be the same ever again.
What does that mean?
So a bunch of the voice actors, the guy who voices like one of the main characters, like has stepped down as CEO and just like decided to go work on other projects. The guy who voices Caboose got fired, and then a couple other people also got fired that were writers for the show. And then I saw the trailer for the new season, and it just has Carolina and Washington in it. It looks like, so it looks like they're rebooting the whole series. And
Damn.
like the way that it ended in season 17 isn't necessarily a cliffhanger because it was kind of a weird season.
It was a cliffhanger, wasn't it?
No. It wasn't a cliffhanger because they resolved the story, but it felt like not everything they wanted to do more stuff with that storyline. But like the ending's fine. It's not like there's no like loose ends or anything like that. It's just they could have done more if they wanted to.
Right.
But I'm curious to see. And I'm hoping, I'm praying that they just don't like get rid of like the Reds and Blues, because Carolina and Washington aren't red team or blue team. They're just freelancers that have gone good.
What does that mean, freelancers?
Freelancers, like without spoilers, they used to be kind of like neutral bad guys almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to watch
now
this
they're
fucking
good.
show one day, aren't I?
It's amazing.
How many episodes is it?
So, altogether, the whole show?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I know they're like 5-minute episodes. So like
Yeah,
a
but like
season's about a movie's length of time.
And there's how many seasons? 18?
17 that are done that you can watch, and then the 18th one.
My.
So it's like watching the MCU almost.
Oh my lord.
But a smaller version. It's really good though. Like like me and Matt are watching it right now, and we're already on season 3, and we just started like 2 weeks ago. But in watching like in 2 sessions, we're already on season 3.
Okay, I'll look into it. I might just have like a tab open forever of Red versus Blue in order, or I'm just watching one episode at a time.
Honestly, like I feel like you would enjoy watching in the 5-minute increments, because
Yeah.
that way you can just knock out an episode
And then
be like,
do something
yeah.
else, because that's how I do things.
And then
I
you're
can't
like-
sit down and watch. Sometimes I can't sit down and watch one thing.
Yeah, and then
Like I'll go through an episode of The West Wing. They're like 40 to 45 minutes.
yeah,
And I'll watch 20 minutes, and then I'll have to watch like an episode of Emergency Awesome or something,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like as a palate cleanser, and then start watching it again. Sometimes I'll watch 5 episodes in a row.
yeah.
Like, it's just it
It's just
varies.
whenever
Sometimes
the
my
mood hits
attention
you.
span, yeah.
But when
I like to focus on shows like that where like you need to focus. Game of Thrones, The West Wing, Newsroom, stuff like that.
I recommend going to the playlist on their YouTube, because they do have
Yeah,
like
they'll have it in
mini-series.
order.
Well, they have it in order, and they have mini-series starting like after season 4 that are in between seasons, and they're like some are fun, and then some of them are like kind of like prologues for the season ahead.
Yeah.
So like but the miniseries aren't that long at all. They're like maybe 30 minutes if you watch all of the episodes together.
It's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Lapse in memory right there. It's been a weird week.
Yeah.
The election, other stuff. It's been I have a story that I can't tell on the podcast yet that I was telling Creighton about. And one day I'm going to tell it, and it's going to be
mind blowing.
It's going to be the greatest story I've ever told on the podcast. You don't know. You don't get it.
Face is pretty fun.
That was funny, but you don't get it. Like what this story will mean
for the future
just
of America.
Well, sure. No, but yes, actually, weirdly. Anyway, I have a crazy story.
Are you gonna run for president?
Yeah, 2020,
Can I be your VP?
2024. No,
Why
you can
not?
be my secretary of agriculture. You can tell the farmers that it's cool to go ahead and water the plants. How dare you think you could be my VP? Mike would be my either my VP or my Speaker of the House, not Speaker of the House, my VP or my Chief of Staff. He'd be my Chief of Staff. Mike would be the Chief of Staff. What? What? Say it.
God, if I'm imagining if Chris ran for president, like
Oh my
Chris, and he'd be like, you know what? What's wrong with saying the N-word? I'm the N-word. He's the N-word.
Oh, Chris. I love Chris.
'Cause
Chris, if Chris was it would truly be that movie Idiocracy if Chris was president. It would just go fucking hell in a handbasket. Just no. Chris would fucking obliterate everything about the world. He'd be like, "What's Kazakhstan?" Beep, and then fucking shoot a nuke at it. Like Chris would just destroy things he didn't understand. I'm kidding, Chris. I love you.
I think I can make it as president. I'd be a good leader of the free world.
Anyway,
which party do you think I'd run under?
You?
Yeah.
You'd probably be a Republican.
I'd have to be. Well, no. No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Somebody would say something and it'd piss me off. And then I'd
mean?
be like, well, like, I don't know. I don't really agree with a lot of Republican elected politicians. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is get rid of all the politicians and just get smart people to be our politicians.
Look, yeah, I would.
Politicians need to all be used car salesmen, and we need to get all of our scientists and intellectual people to be our politicians.
Honestly, like,
and walk us through things that make sense.
I know it might not work, but I would love to run independent.
Mm-hmm.
And
Great.
then-
And let's be real for a second. We're not running for fucking president.
Yeah.
If one day we are the Joe Rogan of the world, let's be honest, it's not happening. If one day we are a Joe Rogan of the world, like maybe, if we really feel like, you know what, we could do it,
Yeah.
maybe just do our fucking best Bill Clinton impersonations and go for it.
Bruh,
but we should
you know how
not.
you used to break out a sax? I'd break out a flute. Wind instruments are the way of the future, Charlie.
So anyway,
I'd break out a recorder and start playing the theme from Titanic. And then by that point, everyone who's like our age would be like, oh, I get him. He's down with it because he's making references we understand.
did you ever watch Firefly?
No, we've had this discussion.
Have you ever watched? I'm trying to think of
And there's
something.
a discussion
I had a
about
dream. We're
dinosaurs.
gonna talk about my dream now.
Okay, go
My
ahead.
dream that I had this dream like a week and a half ago, and I still remember it
Is
vividly.
this the one you talked about last week?
We didn't get to it.
I thought we got to it.
What was it about?
I don't remember, but we talked about you having a dream because I brought up the whole Michael or the gorilla chasing you.
I think we did, but I didn't get to the dream itself.
Go ahead.
The dream was about tigers who were assassins.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one that I meant. I actually probably mentioned that, but about something else. Mine had a butterfly-looking alien.
Right.
Did we talk about that?
Now that sounds familiar. So go ahead and tell it,
Okay.
and I'll tell you if it starts.
So
sounding familiar.
again, this is one of those dreams that whenever I do melatonin
Right.
with CBD in it, I have some more. I normally have when I dream, I have pretty hyper realistic dreams. Like my dreams are very much just me sitting in my chair watching YouTube, like things that I normally do.
Yeah,
Go to the store out in the world. Whenever depending on what I eat, or especially when I take melatonin, I have dreams And these dreams are fucking crazy.
They're vivid. It's almost.
It's
as
not
if
just
you're-
vivid. They're vivid, but they're like crazy. Like I have like otherworldly things I've never
Well,
seen before dreams.
Isn't it almost like you're taking what's the one that like they used to tell stories about that what's it called? It starts with the A.
With an A?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? A drug or something?
Yeah, it's like a drug that used to be over the counter that would make people like sleepwalk and all kinds of crazy shit. They
Oh,
used to talk-
Ambien?
Yes,
Ambien.
Yeah, go ahead. Anyway,
Melatonin
sorry.
gives me crazy nightmares. See, first of all, hello, Lacey.
Hello, Lacey.
Second of all, for me, it's the opposite. I don't have nightmares that much. When I have nightmares, it's not like a nightmare like I'm super scared. It's like a really, like, I don't know. I've always had nightmares described to me as like scary. For me, it's like nightmares to me I consider are just sad. Like sad things happen. Like
Yeah.
someone dies. Like people in my life
Yeah,
die.
no,
and
I
my-
mean that's understandable.
I guess that would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of bad dreams. For the most part, I have pretty great dreams. I think it's 'cause I sleep good.
Mhm.
I have a nice bed. I've got a
You got
weighted
the weight
blanket.
Yeah.
I like, for the most part. Now, no, I don't eat very well lately, but I, for generally, have for a while, have eaten well, gone to the gym. I've been in decent shape. So I don't know. Maybe it's just like a mental thing. You have better dreams when you're happy. But with that said, this dream, I don't remember if I took melatonin, but I'm assuming I did. The dream starts off, and I'm walking with like whoever the fuck is like he's my partner. Like we work together, and we're in like full hazmat suits, but like The Martian.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Like it's
No,
kind of like
but I know what the suit.
not
looks
like the big fat chunky suits you see
Yeah.
as like hazmat suits. They're like kind of like
They're skinnier.
they're like yeah like form fitted, like, but still very much a hazmat looking suit.
Yeah.
So we're walking around and it's nighttime, and it's like there's this like bioluminescent, like bluish, like dark blue but kind of green stuff all over the ground, and we're following an impact crater, like the line of like something that had like hit the ground and dragged for like a while, you know? And that's the dream. That's what I remember it starting as. We're walking along this thing following it, and all around it is this bioluminescent, like not goo, but almost like sand, but like clunky, you know? And it's everywhere. And except in the trail. The trail is just dark and dirt. And we're walking up, and we get closer and closer to the crater, and we show up at the crater, and it's like this pod. And the pod is this black, like chrysalis looking, like 8 foot tall if it was upright, but it's kind of like at an angle up against the ground where up against like all this dirt it's pushed by like landing and crashing, right? So we're like sitting there, and it just did you watch the movie Dinosaur with Aladar?
I've
It's
seen
like
it.
really
It's
good
been a long
animation.
time.
It
It's
came out in
old,
like
isn't it?
2001. Came
Yeah.
out in 2001. By the way, animation for it stands up. It is crazy good looking
Yeah.
for a 19-year-old movie. Anyway, this is beside the point. There's a scene where an egg cracks in that movie, and
I've seen the trailer for it because like the egg falls like or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
it looks amazing. Anyway, in the movie, not in the movie, in the dream, this giant chrysalis looking thing cracks, but not like to like a newborn thing.
Mhm.
Like this thing was just using this as like a flight system or like a pod or like an escape pod or something.
Right.
And it has crashed and landed, and this thing opens, and this butterfly looking alien thing gets out.
It came out in 2000, by the way. Go
Okay,
ahead.
2000, 20 years old. That's crazy. So this alien butterfly looking thing gets out, right?
Right.
It doesn't have wings like a butterfly, but it's like head.
It's Mothra.
No,
Sorry, go
it
ahead.
looks like it looks like Gardevoir from Pokemon,
Yeah.
but with like a butterfly head. And it could speak, it could talk, and it was talking, it was all nice and friendly. And we were there to, like, in the dream, we weren't confused by what was happening. It seemed like routine. So
Mhm.
we were coming to get this, like, essentially tourist and just make sure they were okay. You know, that's what it felt like. Like, the mentality of my mind in the dream was, this is normal, everything's okay, we're just picking up another alien.
Yes.
And we're going to get this alien, right? So we get it. Here's where it gets weird.
I'm listening.
We're walking with her down her little path that her pod thing made.
Mm-hmm.
I look back and it's disintegrating, so it's like It's like organic. It's fine to leave there. It just starts to break.
Biodegradable.
Biodegradable. Thank you. And all of a sudden, 2 fucking tigers. Like, I don't know. I mentioned this last time. Tigers in my dreams are assassins. Like, they're sent to kill me.
All the time?
Like, not all the time, but it's happened enough times where it's
That's-
like a reoccurring thing. Like, one time I had a dream that Will Smith was a tiger that had the accent like he did in Concussion, remember? But this is way before the movie Concussion came out. So I had a dream where Will Smith, the tiger, it was Will Smith from I Am Legend, but he had an African accent, was a tiger, and was trying to shoot me. He had a sniper rifle. So that is like, just to put it in ass, ins, aha. What?
You want
Flint, are you okay? Anyway, so with that said, tigers are assassins in my dreams more than once. Anyway, in this dream, 2 of them come at us, and they're just fucking booking it. They're just running, right? And they charge at us. My partner or whoever throws me like this little tiny metal wand. It's like this big, like a handle. And I grab it and I click a button and it just fucking and like expands into like a spear. And one tiger, the dude tiger, it's a dude and a girl. The dude tiger jumps at me and I fucking slice him. I cut his whole like the whole stomach open.
Damn.
He falls, lands, and just shit's falling out of him. And the chick tiger's like, "What the fuck?" and like all mad. And she goes over there and she's like consoling him. And like, do you ever have in your
Are
dreams?
these like people like
They're-
walking
they're
upright,
talking. They're like not upright. They're not upright,
Do
but
they
they're
have
talking.
opposable thumbs?
Yeah, they can like grab shit.
Okay.
So
This is getting interesting.
it's weird, bro. I'm telling you, I remember it so vividly. It was a fucking movie. So that happens. We take the moment. My friend, the dude tiger, first like claws my buddy's shoulder. He can move, but he's like fucked up. The alien chick's just with us, like kind of hiding behind us. She's scared. The idea in our head is that they have been sent to get her.
Yes.
So do you ever have in a dream where
What if
like
they're there for you though? Because
I
they're
don't
always
know.
coming for you.
Hold on, let me get to it. Hold on. I'm grabbing vodka. Good. So, do you ever have in your dreams where like there's multiple people involved and you're the dream is like your point of view, but does it ever in the middle of the dream go to something else and then come back to your point of view again?
A little bit, yeah.
So, in my
Sometimes,
point of view, the point of view changes and it's like a camera looking at her and the dude tiger and she's like talking to him in his final moments. And she's like, "I'll fucking avenge you," or like something along
Yeah.
those lines. Like he says something along the lines of like, "Just another job, huh?" And then she's like, "I'll fucking get him," and like it's like that kind of relationship. It's building her up as the bad guy. And then it cuts back to me, and I'm booking it, and they're booking it, and we like separate by accident for a second, and we get too far apart, and we hear the tiger big cat
Growl?
noise
Yeah.
growl, like the roar, and we look back. And we can see like the bushes moving from like where we've gained some distance, and we come up on this like dystopian-looking abandoned warehouse area.
Mhm.
There's like buildings, like a couple of buildings. It's mostly like asphalt, like concrete
And
ground.
where are you at in this place?
No fucking clue.
You're in a jungle and then
Not
you're
a jungle, but like a field.
Yeah.
And there's woods. But then we get out of the woods and there's this fucking dystopian, abandoned-looking, just big warehouse-looking thing. There's dumpsters, there's trucks and cars and like just stuff. Just general like a scene from The Walking Dead out in the world,
Yeah.
not like in a settlement. So I I run and I get behind this what I think was a dumpster or something, and I see them and they're behind something too, and we're like looking at each other and they're like, and I'm like, what? And I turn around.
And
and
she's right behind you.
She's not right behind me, but she's like 40 feet behind me looking for us.
Yeah.
And we thought she was the other way. So she has gained distance and caught
Caught up and
passed us and is looking for us. And the dream fucking ends.
Wow, what a cliffhanger.
Bro, right? Like, I've had some cliffhanger dreams, like the one with Michael being a gorilla and the one with the little glowy thing. Did I talk about that? My reoccurring dream? With the little glowy, Gumby-looking thing? Oh, my God. I can't even tell that one. It's crazy.
Is that one scary?
It's not scary. It's ominous. So I've had this dream.
Like the
I've had a
Cosmic
dream.
Owl dream?
Kind
From
of.
Adventure Time?
So, look, yeah, I've had this dream like 6 or 7 times now. I haven't had it in a long time, though. I haven't had it in like a year and a half, 2 years. But I've had this reoccurring dream multiple times where each time a little more of the dream happens. It starts from the beginning every time, but each time I get a little more dream. And for like 3 or 4 years, every few months, I'd have this dream. And I get a little more of it. And it was really good. Like, man, it's been a while, though. Like, I don't remember everything. I'm going to have the dream
Oh,
again.
so what happened? Are you're just
So
like
long.
leaving-
I can't explain to you. When me and Mike did our podcast, I discussed it.
Yeah.
And I can't remember it. It's been a while. Again, it's been like 2 years since I had it. Long story short, I'm following this little, like, Gumby. You know Gumby?
Yes.
Like, the character. It's Gumby in shape, but it's, like, this big. It's, like, really little. And it's orange, like, glowing orange constantly. And I'm following it through a blizzard. And I follow it up this, like, through this blizzard and up a hill. Digo. Yo, what's up, Digo?
What's up, Digo?
I saw when you followed, and you followed when I wasn't live, right? Like, I wasn't live anymore. Like, I think I hosted somebody. Thank you, is what I'm trying to say.
Clint
I love
said,
you,
I
man.
want to know the history of the
I miss
bandsaw."
Tool Talk with Mike. I want to know the history of the bandsaw. God damn it. I think so. Thank you, dude. I just saw that you had followed one day, and I was like, oh, I didn't get to say thanks, so thank you, man. I love you. You know I love you. I sub-hyped you like a minute and a half late the other day for your like fucking 58 month or something in Nick's chat. Like he's been sub for like 5 years, like me, like for a long time, 4.5, 5 years almost, like a minute. I've known his name longer than most people in that community. Like he's like one of the first 64. Yeah, dude, me too. Wait, June, July, August, September, October. No, yeah, so this will be my 65 month in like 10 days. So yeah, you and me came along right at the same time. I love you, dude. That's all I'm trying to say. Thank you for following. And good to see you in here. So this Gumby dream, that's how I refer to it, is the glowing Gumby dream. Hell yeah, I love you too, man. Okay, good to know, dude. Have we ever talked in the chat? Sorry, I'm getting off topic. I love you. We'll talk later. Get in Discord. Anyway, Flint, Discord command. Anyway, the dream always starts and I'm just walking with him. He's like ahead of me and I'm trying to catch up, and like he's not my kid, but like I have like a parental feel for him. Like I'm taking care of it, right?
Gumby is?
No, I am to Gumby. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
am.
Gumby, you're
It's not Gumby. It just looks like I'm just calling it Gumby.
Yeah.
It's like Baby Yoda isn't Baby Yoda. It's the kid, but we call it Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new episodes?
I've seen the first one.
We have to watch the second one.
the first
Okay, let's watch the second one after.
after this?
Yeah.
I can't. I gotta.
Fine, never mind. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, forget about it. Baby Yoda isn't Yoda. He's a baby
child.
of Yoda's species. That's all we. Yeah. So
So this is a baby of Gumby species.
not even. It just looks like Gumby, so I'm calling it that.
Okay.
Anyway, forget about that.
And
I'm
it's
following.
glowing.
It's glowing orange, not
All the
like
time.
super bright, like kind of like it's like kind of like a glow stick. It's like a glow stick, but like this very dark shade, but bright orange. It's hard to explain.
Mhm.
Kind of like neon orange, but not neon light orange, like the neon on paper. Sorry, it's weirdly. I can describe it very vividly because I've had it a bunch, and I remember it. But we're walking through the snow, and it's like kind of snowing. It's snowing a little bit, like it's lightly snowing, but the snow's fat, right? It's like that fat, chunky snowflakes, and it's falling. And I'm following him, and it's dark. It's like really dark, and these clouds are forming, and it's slowly but surely picking up. So, and at a certain point, we're like climbing a hill. It's nothing crazy. It's like, the hill is above my head, though. Like I'm climbing this hill that's like above me. Like I'm trying to get up. And he's like ahead of me. And he's getting a little further and a little further. And he climbs over the top and I can't see him anymore. I start to panic in the dream. And I get to the top of the hill and it's just this plateau. And the snow has stopped and the clouds have cleared, but it's still nighttime. And there's a little campfire. And Beric Dondarrion from Game of Thrones is sitting there. He's the guy with the eye patch that got killed that came back to life.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's weird. So, but he's not literally Beric. It's just that face. That's the guy I see.
Yeah.
It's him, that actor, person, whatever. In the dream, in the context of the dream, he's just this knowing guy.
Yeah.
He's me, but another guy. He has gone through the trek of following and taking care of this little dude, and now it's my turn.
Oh, so he's not you per se.
He's not
just
me.
Had
He's
the job that
he's
you
had the, he's like the me. He's
Yeah.
me, but he's not me.
He's the caretaker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, with that said, that's the end of the first dream. Is I walk up, see him, dream ends.
What a cliffhanger.
The next time, I get to sit down and talk to him, and he's explaining who he is and who I am and what's happening, and then it ends. And then the time after that, a third dude shows up.
And who is he?
I don't know. That
Well,
was
that's where
when
you're at?
that's when it ended. So like again, I bunched that up like it was 2 or 3 dreams. It was like 7 or 8 really that kind of equaled all that. Like me talking to him at the fire was a few different dreams. And then me getting to him was a few different dreams. Like, and then the last one, when the third dude is showing up, he's like, "Don't leave him." And I look, and homeboy, my little Gumby guy, is like walking off without me. And I'm like, God damn it. And like I'm expecting that I'm about to get up and go follow him.
Damn.
Right? And it felt so, and like I remember the weird thing being this like prolonged sense of sadness. Like it's a sad thing that's happening. Like me following him. Whatever it is, whatever it means is sad.
For you or for him?
I don't know. There's just this feeling of emptiness in the
So
dream
what did
of
he
like
tell you?
sorrow.
What did
It's like this doubtful, dreadful feeling. Not like something bad's gonna happen, but like something sad is happening.
Well, so what did he tell you to do?
He didn't tell me to do anything.
Well, you said he was
I just have to.
explaining things
I just have to.
you.
He was explaining what was happening, like why it was happening. Like I did this, now you're doing it. We
Did
just
he
got
tell
we
you
gotta
why?
we gotta follow him and make sure he's okay.
Did he tell you that?
No,
He didn't tell you why?
he just said what was happening. He was filling in some gaps.
Yeah.
Like you gotta keep following him. You gotta take care of this little dude.
That's
It was ominous and weird. It's been a while. I had like in the span of like 2 or 3 years, I had this dream like 8, 9 times. Sometimes no progress was made. Sometimes progress was made. A couple times I had the same exact dream, just a couple times.
but you gotta follow him, Charlie.
I gotta follow him, and I want to know more. I haven't had this dream in a while. Is this the story where you're in a forest with snow and getting chased by a big creature? No, trying to find your brother. No, I'm not trying to find my brother in that. What species is Yoda? It never. We don't know
We
the
don't
name.
know yet. We think we might know soon.
Do we? I don't think we will. I don't know. We might. What if Yaddle comes back?
No, Yaddle died
She did? Are you sure?
in canon. Yeah.
In canon?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Well, the last time I checked, she was dead in canon. 'Cause like what happened was she got captured and tortured, like
Damn.
in between like 1 and 2. That's why you don't see her after 1.
That's sad.
Yeah. Well, she died saving someone else. 'Cause after she got captured and tortured, she freed herself and then saved like some miners or something that were also being captured and tortured, and then like the cave fell in, and
Yeah.
like, she was in the cave when the cave fell in.
force.
Yeah, to push them out.
Talk to chat for like 20
Yeah.
seconds. I'll be right
Yaddle has a very interesting background for.
All of Star Wars has such great.
Yeah, so like you'll see like a character for 2 seconds in the movies, and it'll be like this fucking like you go and like do research on them, it'll be like this Game of Thrones level detail about who their mom is, who their dad is, what their fucking like primary weapon is, and everything like that. It's honestly like crazy to me that this whole fucking like thing has a whole ass like just in-depth story for like reasons unbeknown to me. Like unbeknownst to me. Also, Halo's getting that way. Creighton, what's your mixed drink of choice?
Halo's what?
Getting that way.
Hold on, tell me in a minute.
My mixed drink of choice. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe a lemon drop. I like the lemon drops, but they're more like a dry. They're more of a martini. And it's not really a mixed drink, but still. Well, no, it is, isn't it? Never mind. Anyways, what are you doing? I think Charlie's about to start mixing drinks. She coughing again. Anyways, yeah, probably like that. It's kind of like a dry martini with lemon and a cherry on top of it. It's really delicious.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Breakfast of Champions. Okay.
Okay.
I'm back.
In black.
What did you talk about?
I talked about.
I half heard it.
I was talking about the way that, like, even you could see a character for like a second in a Star Wars movie, and then like if you like look up, you have like a big backstory. That's the way Boba Fett is like the original, like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's like he had the most popular action figure, so they were like, we got to give this guy a backstory.
Which is such a silly.
It's hilarious though, but it's kind of like, yeah, like, you know, just like the guy who's Red from Force Awakens.
The guy who's red,
Like
the
he's got
big
the red
dude?
armor in the cantina scene.
In The Force Awakens?
Yeah, in what's her name's place, where they find the lightsaber.
Oh, the
The one that Finn was gonna go and travel with. There's a dude in red armor
there's a dude in red armor.
that Finn was gonna go travel with.
Okay, I barely
Yes.
remember this, but I do remember this.
Apparently, he's a bounty hunter or something. I don't know,
Okay.
it's really
Oh,
cool.
I remember when
Yeah.
when like they were when Han Solo they went to
Yeah.
that planet.
Yeah.
Okay, I
and
remember
then
now.
What's her name? Maz Kanata is like,
Mhm.
if you don't want to be part of this, those guys over there are looking for like an extra shipmate or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right.
Is Star Wars based off a book, comic, or just a movie?
Both
Both now, kind of. It's kind of both because there's canon comics.
Yes, but like before the movies, there was the original 3-part story that George Lucas wrote about the Wills, which eventually became the Force.
Yeah.
Yes. About Luke Starkiller
Anyway,
before he was Skywalker.
I want to read those.
I bet you can.
Bet you
somewhere
can,
find them.
right?
Yeah.
They gotta be somewhere.
And Darth Vader was originally not his father.
When the first movie come out, 77.
77, yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, no Star Wars. After
That was
that,
40,
Star Wars.
43 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah. And you can really tell like the impact it had on cinema, like
On everything, on pop
everything.
culture,
Yeah.
on nerds.
There's a BSW and then there's a ASW. Before Star Wars and after Star Wars. And then that whole like year of 77 is DSW during Star Wars.
Well, okay. I don't know about that.
No, it's true. Look it up. I was kidding.
We should pin that. We should like have that be
Have a
our
pin in it?
Or-
oh.
no.
Oh, have that be a thing?
yeah. Have that like be our thing. Like
I'm
for-
sure, like,
B-
if we really put our minds to it,
BSW.
we can make a whole ass timeline with the paper behind it that could be like award winning, like for a college thing. Did they ever tell you about
like a series like write our own story. You mean?
no, just like write like kind of like a college paper on it,
On what?
like before Star Wars, during Star Wars,
okay,
after
and like
Star Wars.
its effect on the world.
Yeah,
No, we
absolutely.
could destroy. We could go. We
Do
could
you
go,
remember?
We could go
Did I
nuts.
ever tell you about like me doing like a paper about doing a comparison on Darth Vader and Batman, and like going and presenting that paper at several like conventions and stuff?
You told me about it, but I never.
You never read the paper.
I never
did
read the
you?
paper.
I brought you all copies, Charlie, and none of y'all ever read it.
I don't remember.
It was amazing though. It was the first time I really did something that I like loved and presented to people, and like people got into it. Because like at the conventions I would do it at, like people would ask like we would get into in-depth conversations and comparisons about like how Darth Vader is just like Batman, and I was like, wow, like, you know, I was having a good time.
I remember. It feels cool when you write something that you're really into.
Yeah,
I've
and then
never- I
other
haven't
people
had
get
that.
into it too.
Yeah, like,
you
I haven't-
see-
I haven't had that as much. I remember
you
David teaching us like copy people you are a fan of.
listen. Yeah.
Like watch a video, make that video again frame for frame in your own way. You know, practice. And I remember trying to write a dialogue like the one at the end of Pulp Fiction, where they're in the diner, but like in the setting of the studio, of it being like me and Tori just sitting there, like doing the control room of like just the two of us, like running a show from behind the scenes. and like us not really having to like our team knowing what to do, so we're just like clicking record and stopping it, and us having a conversation while it's happening.
Yeah.
And
Like while you're doing something kind of like mundane.
yeah, like just we're filming a show, but it's like the part where we're not really doing much because we're just in the back. So like the whole dialogue takes place during that, and it was about in my head it was just Tori. Like he was like it was Tori, but like with the cadence of Samuel L. Jackson's character Jules,
Yeah.
like with that like kind of like laid back like calm, kind of like Tori already is honestly.
Yeah.
Like he's already pretty laid back and calm. And then I'm just sitting there, not so much Vincent from Pulp Fiction, just kind of myself. And he's telling me what happened and why he's late. And he had somebody held up a gas station that he was at, and he like talked the person down.
Oh, that'd be
And
cool.
like, and it was like that was the idea, that was the story. And I wrote, it was like 4 pages. It was a lot. It was like I wrote a whole dialogue, and I was so happy with it. I wonder where it is. I wonder if it's on my Google Drive. Anyway,
I remember you talking about the story about the boy with the shovel.
huh?
Do you remember that?
No, that was Tori and my brother. Really, it was just Tori. He was just he wanted to make movie trailers that were never gonna come out, like for movies that
Yeah.
would never come out. He was like, "It'll be called The Boy with the Shovel." I was like, "What does that mean?" He was like, "I don't know." that was silly.
That one was kind of intense though.
Like the way he framed, like
Yeah.
the way he like
The way he framed it. and
Describe
that
how it
would've
would go.
worked. That would've
you give him
worked.
a bum mic and headset and berate him in front of people he doesn't know. Charles, shame on you. First of all, how dare you bring
We're
that up
2 days away from the year anniversary
of YouTube?
of YouTube.
Okay,
I think that's something to celebrate.
it's crazy how in the like time between what we assumed was the year, like the 100th episode rather, and this was only 20 episodes.
That's pretty good. Hopefully, it'll be more next year because we'll have produced more.
Isn't it crazy? Like the hat episode it feels like it just happened, right?
Yeah.
We're 20 episodes later already.
We're almost.
I can't believe that was more than 20 days ago.
we're almost a fourth of the way to 200.
What?
We're almost a fourth of the way to 200.
We're more than halfway to 200.
Huh? No, we're not.
100 is half of 200.
Oh. I mean,
You
like
mean a fourth of the way
a
from
fourth of
100.
Yeah, a fourth of the way from 100. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about like 100. You know what I mean? About like That's the part that's crazy to me because it's like if we had started over at 100, like let's just say bottom line 100
yeah,
episodes.
we're 20 episodes into
we're
a new
20
podcast.
Yeah, and like we're almost to 100 again. You know,
Well, I would say we're almost.
Well, oh,
we're
you
in
know
the-
what I
we're
mean.
1/5 of the way there.
we've made real progress to it. You know.
I haven't thought about that till right now. It really is bugging me that like it's been more than that it's been more than 20 days. I feel like that was less than a month ago.
When was that? The 100.
I don't know. It has to have been like
It can't be that long ago.
it was in September,
Yeah.
so it's almost been 60 days or something.
Yeah.
It's been like a while because it's already November 10th. Like
And
we're
we've
already a
missed
third of the way.
episodes.
Huh?
And we've missed episodes.
That's what I'm saying.
too.
It feels weird, right?
Yeah. Damn.
I'm sorry for drinking and eating in everybody's ears. I just
yeah,
I was
just like
I,
he's having his mind blown. over
I
here.
did a lot of shit today, and I'm I'm
You're
feeling the
hungry.
need of food. Like I need food, like real food. I
Yeah.
don't have anything. I've been eating fucking
I bought
junk all day.
groceries if you want some.
You brought groceries?
I bought some.
Oh, are they in your truck?
Yeah.
Like, is it stuff that can
No,
sit
no,
in your
no,
truck?
yeah, stuff.
Okay, I was about to say like, okay, well we'll talk about it after the podcast. You got some goldfish? I mean, I'll fuck
Oh
some
no, I
up.
don't have any goldfish.
Okay, well, you know what I mean? I
All
meant
I've
like
got
snack
is stuff that you probably wouldn't eat.
Thank you.
But I figured you're so hungry, you might eat it.
Like what?
Like Oreos and chocolate
Stuff I wouldn't eat.
and
I'll
like
fuck some Oreos. Oh,
chocolate syrup and like
what are you planning
Debbie
for? The end of
cakes.
the fucking like the end of Debbie food, the end of like junk
wait,
food.
I got something else too. It's all junk food because like I ran out.
Of junk food.
Yeah, but I only buy junk food like once every 4 months.
Right.
So when I buy it, I buy a lot of it, so I don't have to go back and buy more.
You work At a grocery
I
store.
don't want to have to buy more. You know how annoying it is to be like.
You're gonna spend
to
the same
be-
amount of money.
You know how annoying it is to be like the last person to check out at the end of the night? I hate it. I don't want to be it because I'm like I hate myself because I want to be gone. I don't want to be checking out. It's a hard life I live, Charlie.
No, it's not.
It's complex and you wouldn't understand.
I don't want to hear it. You have 2 vehicles.
One
You
of
make
which
things
is
hard on
working.
yourself. You make things hard on yourself. You fuck. I don't know, man. It's it's been a wild little week we've had, like in the world, not just
Yeah.
here, like but like
I
in
feel like honestly things are getting back to not to normal, but like getting back to where we don't hate each other. And I'm there
in the
for
world,
that.
like
Yeah.
people. I hope so.
I'm there for that part of it. I might not like
Me
who got
too.
elected. Hell, I didn't like either of them. But like,
Yeah.
if we can get to a place where we aren't hating each other, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
We just need Biden to go out there and play the sax, and I think I'll be all right.
And then we'll be all right.
Yeah,
That's all it's gonna take.
yeah, I'll be.
I think I'm with you there. I think I agree.
like in
I
those
think
sunglasses
that's
that
all it's
you know
gonna
you
take.
see him in the
Yeah.
aviators. God, him and Kamala comes out with like a drum set, you know, and they're like just tearing it up. As Trump's like, you know, walking with his head down out of the office of presidency. How do you think that's gonna go, by the way? Because like you remember Obama
bro.
handing it off to Trump and like how like weird it was a little bit, and then because like you could tell Obama just didn't want to.
And Trump didn't like that it was happening the way it was. I think
Yeah.
Trump just wanted it to, like him to leave the keys and get out.
Yeah.
And you know, like I think that was the. I don't.
But
think
it's
that,
a whole ceremonial thing because they have like
Yeah.
a dinner and everything together and all this shit.
Yeah, it's like. I
Okay.
I love the sentiment behind what that should be.
Yes.
Like Bush to Obama was like I remember it being really like
yes. It was amazing.
it was cool
beautiful.
and they were very friendly and cordial to each other. And it's crazy that it's been fucking 12 years since anything
Yeah.
like that happened. You know?
And see, that's what I mean, though. Like, you know, and then Obama just had dinner with himself when he won the second time.
It's not.
He's like, "Good job, me."
So totally different subject. Did you know you can have AIDS in Cali? Wait, you can have AIDS in Cali, not tell someone, have unprotected sex, and they get it and not get in trouble?
In Cali?
Like, you can, hold on.
Was
You can have AIDS in Cali, not tell someone. So, like,
it's just like you're giving AIDS to somebody. Like,
yeah,
you
but
don't have to tell people before sex that, "Hey, I got AIDS."
that's shitty.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
That's a shitty person.
Yeah. Not that I have AIDS, but if I had AIDS, I wouldn't do that because that's like, it's like.
If I had AIDS, I'd have on my Tinder profile, "Hey, I have AIDS." like
well,
only match me if you also have AIDS.
I wouldn't
you know what I mean? Like,
say
I would be very careful.
I wouldn't say that because like neither one of us have had AIDS that we know
yeah,
of,
and
and I feel
Was
like it'd be a very. I imagine it's rough for the people that have it to talk about it.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
You know? So I don't think they're like just putting it in their Tinder bio.
Well, what I mean is you shouldn't even be on Tinder if you have AIDS. Like otherwise, like you need to
I
make
mean,
need to make
yeah,
it aware
I
to
get
people is
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because
Like that's one of those things you shouldn't keep. Like the
Yeah.
point of what he's saying is it's fucked up.
It is fucked
So a
up.
guy in Tennessee just got sentenced that I knew in Tennessee and got 6 years, but in Cali you wouldn't get jail time or have unprotected. Imagine having to go door to door if you had STDs like that. It's like, hello, I have herpes. Hello, I have herpes. Hello, I have herpes. So many people have herpes.
I just would send a newsletter, like weekly. About
Mhm.
like, hey.
Do you know anyone that reads a fucking newsletter?
Well, there's people that we read Snapchat newsletters and like Insta newsletters. Do something like that, like just to update.
Just put it on your story. Then all the people that care are gonna see it. The people that are gonna look at your story. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Remember Magic Johnson had AIDS?
Yeah, now he can donate blood legally.
Really?
Yeah, he's that clean.
Damn.
They have a cure, Creighton.
Damn.
They have a
that's
cure
lot.
for all of it. They have a cure for cancer. They have a cure for AIDS.
You remember when Trump
They have a
was-
pill you can take, and it will cure them, but they can't cure us. They're not allowed.
Remember when Trump had Corona for like 3 seconds?
Yeah, he had it for like 4 days, I think. And,
And
then
then they were like, they gave me some serum, some magic serum. And he's like, I got the best body ever.
I'm telling you. Well, dude, what about today? They announced the fucking vaccines just
We
available.
knew that was coming.
Yeah,
Like,
that
we
we
called
were like,
that shit
we
months
literally
ago.
called it and said, you know what's gonna happen the day after the election?
Yeah.
Vaccine, regardless
Yeah,
of who wins.
we called that shit months
There's
ago.
no reason that they would, want to tell the world that they're all could be safe before a giant election. No, that would sway voters. Fuck voters. How about you cure a bunch of people
We
or
talked
protect a bunch of?
It's
Oh,
like
fucking
me and you said that, and then somebody in chat was like, "No, that's not gonna happen. Corona's real."
yeah. I'm not saying it's fake.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
vaccine for a thing that's real. I'm not saying a fake vaccine for a fake thing's gonna happen. I was saying that a fucking vaccine for this thing that there probably already is a vaccine for. Science is so advanced. It is bananas to me that anyone thinks that there's not a cure for cancer or there's not a cure for AIDS or that we don't have it figured out. You want to know why we haven't, air quotes, cured cancer yet? You want to know why, Creighton?
Because it's a big money maker.
Yes. You know how many jobs have to do with? Look, there's like 50,000 people a year that like are getting cancer treatments at a time or something. It's like 50,000 or 500,000 or some bananas number. You want to know how many people are employed to work with cancer patients? 5 million. So the question is, do we save 50,000 or 500,000 people's lives, or do we let 5 million people work and fuel the economy and have jobs and be able to help their families?
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked
You know
up.
what decision I make without even thinking about it?
What?
Save the people.
Yes.
Look, if you're smart and have a job in cancer, you can have a job in other fucking diseases. Like, just work at the same hospital doing something else. Like, apply for another one.
Right.
Figure out the next big disease we're trying to fuck up. Like, let's cure all the diseases. You know?
what's scary?
Go a couple generations. What?
Coronavirus.
No, it's not.
I mean, it was.
No.
Everybody was scared.
Yeah, I was scared for like a week, and then I was like, "Oh, I see what's happening." That guy died of a car crash. Or wait a second, it was Corona. Corona killed him. You literally don't have proof, but okay. Don't have proof of what? Wait, is he talking? Well, this dude in Tennessee was married, had sex with up to 19 women unprotected. Damn, but now in Cali he wouldn't have to get arrested. Oh, that's kind of yeah. They make too much money off of cancer. Sure, dude. But I will say I think some cancers move too quick to cure, but I think they can save most people. Yeah, no, they can definitely. They do. They save most people. Look, if you have cancer, it's not even like a horrifying end of life sentence anymore. Like, you can get treatment. It just costs a bunch of money. AIDS, they have a pill now that they say if you take this pill once a month for 6 months, you effectively don't have AIDS anymore. You just need to make sure you keep buying this $100 pill every month.
Instead of making $600, why not just buy all 6 at once?
That's not how drugs work. But what the
No,
thing?
no, that's what I mean. Like,
You mean buy them all once and take them over?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, then they can't fluctuate. Then the person could die and they don't have that $100 coming in every month
well,
that
not,
they can
not
tell
take 'em all
stockholders
at
about.
once. I just mean
I know not take them, you mean buy them. But then the people who are running the company selling the pill can't show monthly projections to their stockholders or stock their
We just need to like go in the woods and live in the woods.
I agree they probably have a cure, but certain cancers I don't think that they can save people. Like Trebek is a good example. Moved too quick to cure it. Yeah, well he's also like 80.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he died yesterday.
Alex Trebek?
Yep.
Wait. Alex Trebek?
From Jeopardy, yeah.
He died yesterday?
He had pancreatic cancer for the last I want to say 2 years, year and a half, 2 years.
Are you serious? He
Yeah.
died?
Yeah,
I
yesterday.
didn't know.
Yesterday.
What the fuck? I was just watching Jeopardy.
He was 80 and he had stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
How
I
did
think.
I not
Was it
find out
pancreatic?
about this? What the fuck?
People who are in their 20s are literally losing their limbs, but this shit doesn't matter. What do you mean this shit doesn't matter? What shit doesn't matter? COVID? Oh, well, you keep talking. You're saying all this like I'm saying it's not real. It's real, but the numbers are a little exaggerated. I'm telling you, Flint, I know a person who owns a funeral home. 90% of the people that died in 1 month on their death certificate had COVID as the cause of death. 4 of the people with this cause of death died in a car crash. he knew them. Like, he knew the people in the town. Like, the people in the town knew. Thoughts on the...
Why are we not talking about
I'm not
Alex
talking about
Trebek?
that. Talk about him. I don't know.
Wait, what did he say? Thoughts on what?
Yeah, delete them. No, it's one of those, like, it's a little... The name of the person is slightly racist gamer girl. I don't. SNL has to have a Celebrity Jeopardy with him and Sean Connery. Yes, dude, I said that today.
Wait, him and Sean.
You don't have to ban them. They didn't... Well, hold on. I didn't read the rest of the message. Let me see if they said something bannable. Let me double check that. I mean, you know what? Just keep them banned for now, Chris. If they message you, I don't care. Look at their name. Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, slightly racist gamer girl. They're trying to start shit. Yeah, no, for sure. No, I'm with you. Yeah. After a little tiny bit of thought, it was a good idea. I mean, yeah, he died. He had pancreatic. Everyone knew it was gonna happen soon.
I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't know it happened. Fucking shit, man.
fucking shit,
I'm
man.
sad now.
I'm sad.
I am
it
depressed.
It was a sad.
And you didn't tell me.
I did tell you. I just told you. I found out yesterday. He died yesterday. What are you talking about?
You should have told me. You should have texted me as soon as it happened. Charlie, I would have done the same for you if it was Harrison Ford.
Okay, I'm sorry, Crane. I didn't know you were so
God.
wanting to know, like, minute and hour
You
of
were supposed
Alex
to give
Trebek's-
me weekly updates on Alex Trebek.
We haven't even talked about him dying ever.
We have.
Are you
we
sure?
Talked about when he first got diagnosed. Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever.
Because we've been running the show that long, like, you know what I mean? Because remember, this time last year he didn't have it,
No, he had it more than a year ago. He definitely
Oh.
had it. It's been a while that he's had it.
but it became.
I
Like
think.
a big,
I wanna
it
say.
became big news because he was gone from Jeopardy for a little bit, like he was taking a break.
I don't know. I don't remember. We talked about a lot of shit. We're 120 episodes in, dude. It's getting crazy.
I'm sad. Just go ahead and wrap.
No.
No, I mean, like, I have to go anyway. In like
Oh,
5
okay.
minutes,
I got
'cause
you.
I got that interview tomorrow. By the way, I'm doing an interview for Creighton Station tomorrow. If I even feel like it after hearing this. I'm serious. I'm sad about this. This is like
It's sad.
This has
I mean,
ruined my day. I was
I was
having a
sad.
good
For
day.
me, it was like Sean Connery. I liked him more, only because
I was sad about
seen
Sean
so much
Connery
shit.
till
You're gonna be okay, Creighton. He lived a great life.
I
He
know.
hosted The Price is Right for 36 years. He was an absolute
Did
legend.
you just say The Price is Right?
I mean, Jeopardy. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Whatever. I'm
I
sorry.
hate you.
Who's The Price is Right guy?
This is
That's
like if Dr. Phil died at this moment, and you're like, he hosted Oprah for like many years. The fuck?
It's a little different. That's a name.
I know, but like, my
What?
God.
Which one is that? That's Bob Barker. Remember on How I Met Your Mother when Barney went to go meet his dad? He thought that Bob Barker was his dad.
Remember when Bob Barker fought Adam Sandler?
Can I ask a quick question before you leave, please?
What
It's
is it?
fast. Go ahead.
Remember when Bob?
You saying that, you could have just asked
Do
the
you remember
question.
that though? When Bob Barker fought Adam Sandler and was like, "The price
Oh.
is wrong, bitch."
The price is wrong, bitch.
And then like Bob Barker like reached up and choke slammed him like the Undertaker from WWE.
Do you decorate for Christmas before or after Thanksgiving?
After, like the day after.
I
don't do it before.
I don't care. I'm cool
Because
doing
there
either
needs
one.
to be space in between Thanksgiving and Halloween. There is space in Thanksgiving between Halloween and Christmas.
I'm very much on the side of like, I don't really. I could go either way. I don't
you
care.
don't really decorate though.
Not really. I mean, I decorate for Mike. You saw Halloween this year.
Yeah,
It was fucking nuts.
No, but I'm talking about in your room and stuff. But you,
Oh, well,
and
no.
before too, you didn't really decorate
No,
your house.
never. Like one day, like if we have a house, like a place where there's more than just my
Decorate?
bedroom,
Yeah.
maybe. Like I'd put like a tree up with lights, but it's not getting a bunch of ornaments. I just don't care. Like it's just more work. like I'll watch a Christmas movie or listen to Christmas music. I don't need to look at Christmas shit like
I
in
need
my
to look
house
at
that I'm
Christmas.
moving
We're
around.
gonna have if we move in together, which we are, we're gonna have a village. It's gonna be snowy.
Yeah, you're doing all of it.
I am, for real.
Look, I'd be down for like one of those little trees somewhere. I'd be down for like some shit that we can hang on the wall, like stuff that we can grab and put in a one box and put away. Not like fucking. I don't want to get a fucking pine tree that we chop down that afternoon
No. Well,
and or
maybe.
even go buy a whole real tree. Like I'm very for fake trees. Quit
Yeah,
cutting the
fake
trees down.
Fake trees are good. We
The
have
only-
this really
the only
awesome
the
fake
only
tree.
time we
You
need to
remember
get a
the
real
tree?
tree is when like we get one of those Times Square giant trees and we fucking de-root
Do you
it.
remember
We
this-
get it root and stem and everything. We don't kill the tree and we plant
Do you
it.
remember the
and we
story
decorate
from
it
last
every year. What?
That about like my grandma ordering a new Christmas tree, like a fake one, and they just kept sending her Christmas trees.
Yeah, that was fucking amazing. All right, good, Creighton. I don't judge you.
Thank you.
Wait,
You remember when we decorated
Charlie,
my
the type
grandma's
of
house?
guy to get a flag and it says it's fall, y'all. That's me. I'm not. Look, I love holidays, but I love the holidays for the like gatherings and talking to people.
You
Like
remember when we decorated at my grandma's house?
that was fun.
Right. We need to do that this year.
Yeah, you'll have fun doing that.
You're not gonna come.
I might stand there and watch and talk, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, you didn't do anything last time.
There you
just
go.
slept in the corner of a room of the room.
Exactly. There you go. I'll do
Like
that.
you
again.
got on you. I think you talked for a little bit. Then you got on your phone on Twitch and watched.
It's because you guys were watching The Room and I didn't want to watch it.
Oh. Well, it's the movie
That's
that
what I
brings
did.
together the season.
No.
Yeah.
Charlie is a Grinch. What the fuck?
And then
No.
we watched.
I'm not a Grinch. Look, here's the thing. Like, I really love the holiday. I love all of them. I love Halloween. I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas. But I love them for the reasons you're supposed to, like, literally
we watched
ethically love them.
Christmas
I
with the
love going.
Joker.
I didn't watch that. I don't think I was there for that.
No, it's all on the same day. Because we had that hot.
Then I must have actually fallen asleep at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We had hot chocolate.
like, in the last, like, when I turned, like, 20, we have a thing in our family. Like, from the time you're 18 to the time you're 20, you can start doing something at Christmas called the gift grab. And that's where, instead of all of the kids in the family writing their name in a hat and you picking one and getting that kid a Christmas present, instead of doing that, you graduate to being an adult and you buy a gift, and it's a Chinese auction. We call it the gift grab. You know, where you, like,
yeah,
pick
yeah,
a gift
yeah,
and
yeah.
it can be taken twice and then it's frozen, like that thing. We do that. And as soon as I started doing that, I realized why I like Christmas. I don't give a shit about getting gifts or doing anything like that because of this, like, stigma of the reason I tell you I don't like getting birthday presents.
Yeah.
I don't like getting presents for people because then I'm worried they're not going to like it. And I don't like getting presents because most of the time people don't get me shit that I'm going to like that much. Like, I'd rather somebody get me a toaster that I need, and I'll be like, thank you, fucking thank you. I didn't want to go buy a toaster. Thank you for getting me a you know what I mean?
What you're saying is you want a toaster.
It's not what I'm saying. I have a toaster. What I'm saying is, like,
You want another toaster.
no.
Oh.
When it comes to Christmas, I really love going and seeing my family because I don't get to see them.
Yes.
And I love sitting around talking to my cousins that I don't get to see that much about what happened that year for us and what, you know, how, like, seeing my little cousin. This is so weird. It's so, I hate how fast life is because I went from being one of the kids in the family to not just there being, like, a kid younger than me, but there were, like, 6 kids younger than me all at once, and now they're, like, 6 or 7. I'm seeing these little kids grow up, and it's fucking awesome, bro. I love my family. Like, the young kids in my family, like my little cousins and
Thank you, Flint.
Charlie wants a double wide toaster. Confirmed. It's so much fun. It's so fun decorating with your friends and family. Yeah. No, I will admit that I do like decorating, like, with my family a little bit, but
Yeah.
like, I'm just never there for that part as much, like, because of where I live. Like, we have to travel. Usually, we only get to be there for, like, the day of, like, the big gathering we do. So like this year, I'm super excited to go see my family for Thanksgiving and, like, just throw my little cousins back and forth and just, like, play catch with my cousins
I
with
go
my
with you
brother,
to Thanksgiving?
where we throw my cousins as the ball and me and my brother are the ones playing catch. Like, I love just like just being a fucking big cousin. I like being, like, the big brother cousin. You know what I mean?
Let me come to your family gatherings this year.
No.
Why?
The last thing my family needs is, like, more false proof that I'm gay and hiding it. I'm not gay, and it's
Come on.
definitely not you. If I was gay,
I will wear
swear
a
to
scarf.
God. You just need to wear a scarf and glasses with
And-
no lens.
Exactly, and just like firmly, like, handshake people. so
But
that way-
handshake, but don't like very loosely
Yeah,
grab the hands.
so that way they know I wear the pants. Then
Let Creighton feel involved. Creighton has a fucking family. I'm not gonna take him to mine.
I'll take you to mine if you take me. to
No,
yours.
I don't want to do that. You fucking freak. I don't want to do that. I want to go to Thanksgiving and Christmas with my family.
I'll be like, we spend late nights together talking on the internet.
anyway. Creighton
we
shows
need-
up in
I need to
heels.
go.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Flint, everybody, we love you guys. Here, we're gonna rate
Oh,
somebody.
the reason I'm leaving early. Let me get to it. Real
yeah,
quick.
go ahead and talk about that while I find
So
somebody to rate.
I'm doing the 5th episode of Creighton Station tomorrow, I believe. Recording it anyway, and then it will be up soon. I know I missed out a lot in October on recording and stuff, so because of all the different shit that we had going on, but I should be back making new episodes and posting them at a time TBD. Probably on another Thursday. Like, I really like the Thursday. Who's it with? It's with the local business. I'm not going to say more about it because I really want people to check out the episode. So, you'll see, Flint. You'll see. But I'm recording it before I go to work tomorrow.
We're going to raid Nancy again. We've raided her before. She is a friend of the podcast. Listen, everybody who's still here. I love you, motherfuckers.
I hope Copenhagen's still here so that way he can see a big titty white girl.
God damn it. I forgot. What? Fuck Lou Diamond Phillips. I agree. Fuck Lou Diamond Phillips. We love all of you.
Copenhagen seen him in the Walmart.
Hold on. If you're going to say it, we have to say it with the right cadence. Fuck Lou Diamond Phillips. In 2004, Copenhagen seen him in a Walmart parking lot. Copenhagen yelled La Bamba, and he told him to go fuck himself. Proof. There was a tour bus with his face on it. Fuck Nancy, JK Raider ass. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow night.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow night.